That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Under it is Marisnick, one away.
Batting fourth, the second baseman.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Brad Miller. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Well, he squares up the slider that time, and it's into left center for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Yadier Molina. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Dexter.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. The 2-1 home. Hopped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Fowler. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in, Jake Marisnick. Lifetime against this pitcher. Not a big sample size. 0 for 1. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Mets strand one. They trail it here 3-0. Striding in, Tyler O'Neill. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Marisnick is right there, 1 down. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Giovanni Gallegos. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Tommy Edman will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. To short, hit hard. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the converted shortstop from his days at Stetson University, Jacob deGrom.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Next up from New York, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
To the plate now, J.D. Davis. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the Illinois. State product. Jack Flaherty will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Number 22, Jack Flaherty.
And he popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run producing part of the order with nobody out.
Batting first, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. One run scores. The throw to the plate, and not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Line towards center field. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
David Peterson will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 77, David Peterson.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second, there's Cano. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
The center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Dexter Fowler. 1-1. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This game for the Cardinals. Now playing fourth, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
Hard hit ball to short, and that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
In now, Dominic Smith. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Robinson Cano. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And it's fouled away. Fouled off. Conforto is off.
Your attention, please.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and the deficit now stands at 5.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
To the plate now, Jake Marisnick, reined in. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Here's another 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
At the plate now, David Peterson. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Pitch popped up. Molina shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits. Michael Walker, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Drilled on the ground to short. No problem here. 1 away. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next the pitcher Miles Michaelis. On the ground for Cano at 2nd. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Cespedes is going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, in now, Ahmed Rosario. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Here's laid off and the count runs full. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just...
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This
Number 33 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 33.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try again, 1-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
In now, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch. Popped him up. Molina is under it. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 2.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Dominic Smith. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 1-2 to Dominic Smith.
1-2.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Miller. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 7-4. Matthew Allen takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 44.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
Catcher number 4, Yadier Molina.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
To the plate now, Dylan Carlson. A line shot to third base.
The center fielder, number 25, Victor Fowler.
So it's second and third with one gone now. And that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy could pick up the runner at third now.
Digging in once again, Tyler O'Neill. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. Cards lead it 9-4. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 24, second base.
Here comes the
Robinson. Your attention, please.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. pulled toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Yoenis Cespedes sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Jeff McNeil will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And a sinker called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 2 left for the Mets. They trail it here 9-4. Franklin Kilome enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Franklin Kilome.
Colton Wong is out of the dugout now as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher Wainwright. That's popped up. Here comes Cespedes. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. Back up the middle to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jack Flaherty. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Cano has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Brandon Nimmo is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Brandon Nimmo.
Jordan Hicks is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jordan Hicks.
A ball and 2 strikes.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
You just sensed it was coming with the heaviness of the rain, and all the radar maps that we're seeing online lead us to believe this will be at least an hour.
Matt, this has the makings of we're going to see 2 different pitchers come out after this delay. The conditions are bad. It looks like this rain is going to be around for a while. I'd be a bit surprised if either of these pitchers come back out.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 9-4. And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Dylan Betances comes on as the new pitcher following the lengthy delay, and it looks like he's just about ready to go. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A bouncer up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The batter, number 15.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Brad Miller. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Now a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. Down in order. Jed Lowry is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the.
Number 4. Now pitching for the Cardinals.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Robinson Cano. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Corey Oswalt is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Tomas Nido is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number
So
25.
striding in, Dexter Fowler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
A defensive change for the Mets.
A bouncer to the left side. Frazier is there.
Come on.
Throw on to first will get him scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Tyler.
So striding forward now, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Dakota Hudson will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there as it falls. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
At the plate now, Tommy Edman. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Hudson is on his way home. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Into the box now, Jack Flaherty. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So here's Yoenis Cespedes starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the first out of the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Look into Molina now, the 1-1. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Will Toffee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 46, Will Toffee.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit on the ground to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
11-4 at the end of this affair. The Redbirds put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Andrew Miller is the winning pitcher of record. Jacob deGrom was unable to work out of the second inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.